Football is a fantastic sport that we in Europe love very much. And we love it because it was created in Europe and now all over the continent it's played. There are a lot of fans, millions of fans. And actually Europe is exported all over the world. You have all over the world people are following European football. And also in Vietnam. I noticed in Vietnam many people know about European football and they share also with me when I go around. They ask me who's my favorite team, what is my favorite team, who's my hero. And so I think we have something in common. I think we have this culture to share. This is a very important point. We saw the Vietnamese are very active and they love the sport just like us. Well, now of course in these days there is a lot of attention because of the World Cup in Qatar and we're all very excited about that. So that's why now I'm waiting, let's see if he's coming, I'm waiting for a Vietnamese friend who will talk more about football in Vietnam.
Hi Giorgio.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ambassador. Nice to meet you again.
Mr. Han, how are you? Good to see you again.
Very nice surprise.
Yes.
And you remember you have an appointment to fulfill with VTV.
I know, I remember that.
So it's very nice to see you again here today. And we talk about football. You know that at the moment we are quite busy preparing for the World Cup.
Thank you for your time to be here with us. I think it was important to have you here. Thank you for that. I know you're very busy.
2 weeks ago I have like a show and we share the souvenir about the World Cup. I told my colleague one of the most memorable moments in my career is the World Cup that took place in Germany in 2006.
I like that too.
You sure you have to?
I have very good memories.
I think that Italian cannot make to the final, and finally they are behind. Amazing. We have opportunity to talk Italian, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Because I always fond of European football.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that you know these things. Of course, for me, of course, Italy 2006 is really a memory. You recognize this one, right? This jersey, yes. Sure. It's special to me, of course, with the dedication by Javier Zanetti, who was the captain, so I think it's important. I think it's important as a role model as well, no? Because I think Zanetti was a great player, but also as a role model for kids, for young people. I think that's why it's important. Sport can also pass values.
At the moment we are in the football field.
Yes.
And I think we prepare for everything, and so I challenge you.
All right.
I never have a chance to play football with an European.
Yeah, that's good.
We make a
penalty kick.
Penalty kick,
yeah,
okay.
Penalty kick is okay, good.
We have only 2 people and we are not. I'm not very good at goalkeeper.
Oh, not the same for me.
You can choose this challenge. We have a ball and we still very ready. We can play penalties with blindfold.
All right.
And penalty, you know that always bring good memory for Italy. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I accept the challenge.
You cannot enjoy the show here because
I know. I will watch TV afterwards.
Okay, man. I take it now. I don't even know where the ball is now.
Good.
Yeah, I can hear the sound.
The sound was good, so you managed. Okay.
Now Javier Zanetti on the penalty spot. And Inter Milan is 1-0.
1-0.
Down. Very beautiful shot. Now it's for fun of the audience. The second shot.
Good. Jorginho.
Now the final penalty. And I think that this would apply into Euro.
Let's see.
2 turns. 1, 2.
Good.
Put the ball down. Yeah, I know the result because I heard. I took the curly shot. Man.
Okay, let's try.
I can open my eye now.
Okay.
Mr. Ambassador.
Good. So
and
1.
I enjoy your penalty.
2. All right. Oh! Very close, you saw?
It's a draw.
It's a draw, it's fair. It's fair to have a draw. That's very good.
Thank you.
Well done, thank you so much.
2-2.
Thank you, 2-2. Next
And I would
time.
like to ask you, Mr.
Yes.
Ambassador,
Yes.
what would you do if you were back in Italy and after the game?
After the game, well, I usually go for a beer or something
For a
like that.
beer?
Yeah, what you do here?
You know the tradition of Hanoi?
Yeah, what is it? Bia
Beer Hoi.
Bia
I love it very much. You say exactly what beer hoi. That's how we go to beer.
Let's go to Bia, sure.
We call it bóng beer. Bóng beer.
Bóng beer, bóng beer.
Can we have 2 beer?
Thank you so much. So cheers. We're meant to our friendship. So typically you go to a beer hall, no? When you're here in Vietnam after a football match.
Football and beer like a friend. Close
Go
friend.
together, yeah, absolutely.
With the football players, Indian
Yeah,
amateurs in Hanoi. We have beer hoi and we talk with each other that the first sip of beer hoi after a game,
It's special.
yeah, it's
Oh,
very
really?
special
Oh, really?
and never forget in your life. And how about Italian and European?
Yeah, I think in Europe it's very similar because usually also I think that you play football, so we stay with friends and you have fun and then you have a beer together. I think that's the sense of staying together. I think it's.
I never forget the flavor of the beer. In the stadium when I go to work in 2006 World Cup, like I said to you.
Yes.
This was the first time that I see the culture of beer and football in Europe.
In Europe.
Like in Vietnam, we don't have a kiosk, a canteen that's selling beer
close
inside the stadium.
Okay.
They go to the stadium with beer in their hands, and they like to pick me up in the air. Vietnam, okay, Vietnam. It's amazing.
Thank you so much. But I mean, I had also some interesting experience here in Vietnam when you won. I think it was 2019 with the SEA Games, 123, and. I was at the final, the day of the final was in Da Nang, and the joy of the people in the streets was something amazing, you know, it's really fantastic, everybody with the flags.
Because you know that many times we lose in the final game.
But this time you won, so it was very good.
Like a for SEA game gold medal, like forever.
Forever, the same for Italy, you know, more than 50 years. You know?
I have a question.
Yes.
About the way government in Europe develop football. They create like a model like a pyramid with the basement is for grassroots, for amateur, for children, the children from 6 years old to 10 years old to have a chance to play football and enjoy football. And the basement. How about this in Europe?
Yeah, well, in Europe as well. I think it depends on every country, maybe it has different rules. But it's true that we try to nurture them since a very young age. There is also a movement with young girls, because also girls are playing more and more.
Yeah.
And it's becoming more popular as well. Also in Europe, also for girls. So it's not just a game for boys, but also girls are becoming very good. As you know, it's becoming popular, and there are a lot of people watching, also girls playing football.
Like in the past, I remember the way Diego Maradona, he go to the village in Napoli in the muddy day, in the raining day. The football field is very bad. It's muddy, very dirty. But he say that I will go here and I play with kids. Football in Europe, they create something deep inside the community.
Community and society, yeah, absolutely. So I would like just to make a toast for the future of Vietnam football. Thank you so much. So, as you saw, I mean, it doesn't matter where you come from, wherever you play football. I mean, when you have just to focus on the ball. That's what it matters here in Europe, everywhere in the world. It's really, I think, something special for us. It's really a passion. Very happy for that. So we wrap up. This is the end of this episode. Chat with the EU ambassador on football, and see you soon. Thank you so much. See, come on.
We can enjoy some football now on
TV,
yes. Because today is the midweek now, and we have, how about this World Cup?